Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Well, good evening, one and all. Happy Saturday night to everybody. So glad you're here joining us this evening. Hope you're all having a great weekend still. The weekend is still upon us. We are more than probably halfway through at this point, but still the weekend, so plenty more fun things for everybody to do. And of course, that means another brand new episode of the show for you guys. And tonight, as promised, if you were listening last night, if you're not, then here's a surprise announcement for you. Tonight's episode, we are back in the Old Faithful Game Corner. Yes, we've been trying to get back here, and tonight is the night. Unfortunately, some of our hands have changed. I am Sam Crow, of course, as always, here with you guys. Big Hoss, unfortunately, not joining us tonight. He said he is not feeling very well, dealing with some sharp pains and a headache, potentially a migraine, which is kind of knocking him down for the night. So I wished he could be here, but we don't want him to strain himself, so he's calling it an early night. He's going to be relaxing and resting. He'll be back with us when we go live again next weekend. We may try to get some bonus episodes out later during the week this week. We're not sure. We'll see what scheduling looks like, but he could be back for those as well. But the show must go on, of course, and that means I will be here for you guys. And we are going to play trivia tonight. And in the description of the episode, if you read that, and if not, I'm going to explain it anyway. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight. And we haven't done, actually, that's just not just tonight, but this is kind of an idea that we had thought about and planned before, but we haven't really introduced this yet. So I figured it's the perfect time because, and I'll kind of merge this together, sort of a 2-for-1 special as far as announcements go, because if you guys are regular listeners, you know this already, but I'm going to get the fire going here. Let's make sure there's no commercial ad, which there is, but I can skip it. Just sort of a little ambiance in the background here. As soon as I can do that, we should have the fire going. There's that. There we go. So what we're going to be introducing, and this is going to be new, and we're going to try this on a somewhat regular basis, is we're going to pose a trivia question for you guys, for the fans, for you guys who are listening regularly, to give a chance to win some prizes, because that's part of our main theme of trying to have some giveaways now and again. And why now is the perfect time is because, and again, unless you're new here, and if you are, welcome, you guys know we do have the signed photo from our good friend Miranda Maverick that we are trying to give away. And we've been putting it out there where we're saying if you guys, we're going to still post that picture around social media and everywhere you can find it. And again, if you want to enter that way as a chance to be the lucky winner, you just have to let us know you've seen the photo by liking it, by reposting it, commenting on it. You can email us if you want to at the studio email, j_jproductionstudios@yahoo.com if you wish to choose so to tell us you saw it. Anything you need to know for that, that's fine. The only thing will be is when we select a winner wherever we pick that winner and we can contact you, we will reach out for further details as to how to ship it to you if you are the lucky winner of that photo. But with this new feature now, we're going to add this little fun element to it so that we can kind of double your chances, triple I guess you could say in some regards, to be able to win it. So what we will do is, and keep an eye out for that, it probably won't be out tonight, but over the next day or so, we will post a trivia question on social media. It'll be on the YouTube community tab if you want to check that out there. We'll try to post it anywhere and everywhere we can. And see if you can answer that question. If you answer that question, you will automatically be entered in to win the signed photo. And even better, too, is if you get it in and get it right, too, we will, I'm not sure how we'll do it, but we will circulate and try to give you an extra little boost for a better chance to win. It's kind of like when you go play a raffle and you buy tickets. If you buy more tickets, a better chance to win kind of a thing. So you can also do that, of course, if we notice that you answered a trivia question correctly and you also like the photo, say, on Facebook or on Twitter X or wherever. That'll count as an additional nod in your favor that we will keep an eye out for you, and you can have a better chance to be the lucky winner when we do that drawing and give it away. So that we're going to reintroduce. And that will also include, probably down the line too, we have more merchandise and things that we want to give away. We will utilize that as an opportunity for the rest of this year at different points. Maybe during holidays especially too. We have bonus episodes, things like that. We're going to try to integrate that into our normal routine that we do. So there's some added fun and surprise for you guys. So if you say want a shirt or a tumbler mug or something like that, we are going to try to do that as a giveaway for this year. So that's something new. We started to do that last year. We've had some giveaways, but kind of want to make it a regularly kind of a theme, so, or a regular thing as part of our theme. So that's going to be new for 2024 this year. We're going to kick that into high gear. So that starts with this trivia question produced from What's Up Bro Show. Again, it's not just Game Corner specific, but because the Game Corner is the feature for tonight, we're going to do a new episode here. This is the new episode here. We're introducing this here. We'll mention it on the main show as well, which technically this is still the main show, but I know it's kind of confusing. We don't really get it sometimes either, but we're all still one and affiliated, so it's all the same. So it comes from us here at the studio there. So there's that. So keep your eyes open. And again, if you're not following us on social media, recommend that you do so. You can check it out. We're available. Check out our Linktree, linktree.com/J_J Production Studios. All of our links are there for all the social media accounts that we have. You can follow us everywhere if you want to. That's great. Or just one particular area, whether it's just on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter, X, whatever. Just make sure you're following us somewhere because you will get a post for that. We will have that out there as a trivia question. Might do that maybe as a polling option. I think Facebook has that ability. So that might be a polling option if you're following on Facebook, just to give you an FYI there. But same rules apply there. So maybe for the polling, it might make you guys feel a bit more comfortable to participate. So we can still get numbers from that as well. So that's all going to be incorporated. That's the word I'm looking for. We're going to start utilizing that, and that starts tonight to give you guys that heads up because this is the theme of trivia questions for tonight. So there you go. Do we have any other announcements? I don't think so. Not at this particular point in time. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I'm not sure if you guys... I wonder oftentimes if you can hear the fire. You might not be able to hear it as well. I have it going here and roaring for me, but just going to give a little ambiance background. I wish there's a way. Maybe at some point we'll figure out how to do like elevator music in the background, but haven't gotten that far. We're still learning and adapting to the technology that we have available to us, and we're still not exactly rocket scientists when it comes to that, but we're getting better. So hopefully we can integrate that at some point. But with that being the case and that being said, let's get ready to dive in here. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we are going to, if my internet will work here, I think we're having just some hiccups. We're going to go through some different trivia options for tonight. And I actually should go back and say, in case you guys, I think I might have said this, we're starting a bit earlier tonight because of the fact that Big Hoss being sick gives us a chance to get a great episode out, but also be done a little earlier, so we won't be running quite as late. But it's going to be our normal time frame, about an hour or so, give or take. See how many of these trivia quizzes we can get through. It just kind of felt like a trivia night. I don't know. If you guys ever played like Trivial Pursuit or I forget some of the other games out there, a lot of fun. And I know these are old faithfuls. We've done these before. This is nothing new, but it's always a lot of fun. And we're gonna pick. So tonight's gonna be sort of a potpourri. We're not gonna pick anything specific. We're just gonna kind of go with some random ones. We may even go with quizzes like the top quizzes. I think on Fun Trivia here that has like top quizzes of the day, things kind of like that. So that's what we're going to be working on there. And I'm multitasking, so my apologies there. I'm going to be multitasking there too, but I try to get as much done as possible. I don't know why the internet is going so ridiculously slow here right now. So bear with me here, and it's not even responding. Oh, good grief. Hopefully this does not interrupt the studio software. It shouldn't, but one never knows. For Pete's sake. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'm under the guide. I'm under the impression. That's the word. I don't know why I can't think of words sometimes. You guys ever have that? I'm sure we all do, but I'm under the impression that I think sometimes the computer, and it happens common no matter what computer you have, it just gets overloaded and it's slower because there's too many things going at one time. So, yeah, there we go. I think that's a big part of that problem. But, yeah. Alright, I think everything's working. Alright, let's go to the quizzes section. How do I go to... I think I'm going to pick... We're going to jump right in here because I want to get a few quizzes right off the bat. We're going to have a couple commercial breaks, of course, as always. Gives us a break here. Let's see what we got. I'm going to pick a category, actually. Let's see if it gives me, like, the top. I'm just going to experiment with this just to see. Ooh, here's a good one. So I clicked in the category of celebrities. Now this is like a most played quizzes. Oh, this past hour. That's what it is. So here's a good one. We're gonna start with this one. This is very easy. It's about 3 minutes. Hard to say goodbye. They all died in 2023. 2023 was a tough year with all the world seemingly falling apart. There were several people who passed away throughout the year. Can you place them in order? Let's see if I don't know. I can do this. Let's find out. This is one of those. Do you drag and drop? You do drag and drop. Oh, some of these I should know. Some of these I do know, but the question is putting them in order. Yowza. All right, let's try it. Just reading these real quick here. Alright, let's see. There will be one person from each month. Place them in order of their passing date and use the hints to guide you. There are hints? Really? Where are there hints? I don't see any hints. You guys know we've done this a lot too. A lot of these quizzes have hints to them, but where in the world? Oh, maybe they make the hints like on the side here. Alright, January. Along with Stills, Nash, and Young was the face of 60s folk rock. Is David Cassidy on here? David Crosby. I think it's supposed to be. I'm not sure if these are type. Alright, let's see. February. Spanish designer who created space age fashion. Oh my lord. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of guess at some of these. I am. Powerful local American singer who's proud, marrying a lesbian, private. Price is Right host too. That's Bob Barker. We know that one. Elephants? I thought it was dog. I don't know. South African politician and Zulu royalty. Well, because that's an African name, we're gonna go with that one. Hey, if it should go in the box. There we go. English football led the team to their first World Cup. Sandra Day O'Connor is there. Oh wait, here we go. I think that's Tina Turner actually. I'm kind of doing this. I don't think I'm gonna have you guys do this one too. I mean, we can play along with these, but I don't know why I picked these. I have no idea. They seem like a good idea at the time. Oh gosh, I have no clue, honestly. I'm just gonna guess. Oh wait, that's Jewish. Hold on, go back. Okay, so I know that's not right, so I gotta change one of these. Let's do. It's not Italian. I'm just trying to think. It's not this one. I have no clue. I just want to get through this, to be honest with you, because was it David Crosby? I thought it was David. I don't. No, I shouldn't have moved it. I had that one right. Darn it. I actually got more of these right than I thought I would. Well, some of them were easier. Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised I got that one right. Okay, perfect. All right, let's recalibrate. We're gonna redo that. Okay, so I'm gonna clue you guys in with these, but I don't think we're gonna do that in that regard. Let's try some video games. Let's see what we got here. Again, we're just picking random categories for right now. Let's try this one. Nintendo history through games. I'm curious. I love the old style game. Oh, dear lord. Not another drag and drop. Oh. Do I dare do it? No, I'm not gonna. I know some of these, like the Pokemon one's easy, but Magic of Animals, no. Let's see. They're not really. Okay, maybe this is not gonna go quite the way I envisioned it. Let's try movie trivia. Let's just see. Oh, here we go. Drew's Drama Dames. Let's do Drew Barrymore. This is good. How well do you know Drew Barrymore's parts? I will give you the movie, and you just have to match it with the name of the character she played in it. This is an adopted quiz. Thanks to Ophelia78 for the original. Okay. Okie dokie. Hey, what else with these drag ones? How do I get so lucky picking these and all? Seriously. Alright. Let's read through these. Oh gosh, I don't remember any of these really. I think I know one of these. Okay, no, I know two of them. I can't remember that one either. Oh jeez, forget that. It's not as easy as I thought. These are really movies by number, common movie titles. Alright, let's try this again. This is really... I have to be honest, and I apologize for you guys. I thought this was going to be a lot simpler than that. Let's try... Story... I might have to change my format here. Who Wants to Live Forever? That's funny. Does it tell me the answer? It does! Alright, we might have to reconfigure this here. Let's see. Because this is not... okay. So this is not going quite the way I thought it would. Alright, let's do this actually. I should add my dramatic effects here. Every time I get this wrong, it should be one of those... I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's take a minute here. And we're going to take a break in a second. Because I'm going to reconfigure this. Because this is... And I will say, I have put some thought into this. And I thought this... And I honestly believe this would be the best way to go. Not to mention the fact that... or I should say not just that. But... the fact that it seemed like a good idea at the time, but now not so much, just based on the way it's falling apart. It's putting together here. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna reconfigure this and do different categories for that, but we'll do that in a second. We're gonna take a break here, but let's see. Where are we going for that one there? So I'll put this out here. This is a good question for you guys, and I thought about this a lot, especially since we started doing, the start of the shows. We started the studio back, it's going on maybe 2 years coming up this summer. We count it officially when we first started engineering the shows and we started going on the air. It wasn't so much, uploading and doing everything else. It wasn't so much the where am I going? Hang on, I'm doing multiple things here. So one of the questions we thought about, because we get asked this a lot, and I see this, and it's not so much for podcasters. It's also can be when we have, or it could be Twitch or Kick users, which we have our accounts there. We're going to work on that. Hopefully, that's going to be something we add this year too, but more so than we have. Kind of hit some technology snafus there, but we're still working on it. But anyway, we often wonder, and I put this out here because I want you guys to share it if you would like. If you're a content creator, again, whether it's Twitch, Kick, YouTube, if you do it, I don't know how many things there are nowadays. give us some of your feedback there. We may have asked this question before, but I'm just genuinely curious because I always see these questions kind of floating around, and a lot of people always comment when or how they do it, why they do it, what they do, what should they do, all these sort of things. I thought about it more too, especially when I made the appearance the first time on the Pod Z Quad podcast there, and we're talking to, I think it was China, if I remember correctly there. Yeah, she was starting her podcast asking that question as the expert too, It's interesting because you see everybody's different take on it's the same concept, but everybody has different approaches to it. Now we talk about that being unique individuals doing that, which makes sense. But it's more like diving deeper as to why and what makes sense to you. Why does it work? Does it not work? Maybe you're far enough along down the rabbit hole or rabbit trail that you can make that determination. But I'm just always curious there. So if you guys feel ambitious enough and want to, let us know. Send us an email or post to us. We'd love to hear about it. What are some of the speed bumps and things you guys have found? You hear us share about it all the time. We have had so many, and we still do, honestly, in a lot of places, but we've naturally gotten better, which is true. And we are still trying to develop our, I guess I don't want to say flow as much, but I guess flow. We're just trying to get into a good groove for that, but I think we're starting to really hit a stride, especially over the last few months when we were able to incorporate working the software better, where we have better audio and the quality of the audio is there. So when we are the mics and everything is good, you guys can hear us. I've been listening to some episodes from back we've done since we integrated Zoom into the studio software, which was an option. It was a process to do, but glad we did it. So, but those little things like that help enhance the experience. Like if we go back and listen to when we first did the shows more than a year ago now, completely rough. And I still go back thinking, how did we make it through? But we did. But it's things like that we're looking at. So if you have any of those and you feel like you want to share, we'd love to hear about it. Let us know. It's again, we're trying to help everybody around. We help you, but you can help us too. So I'm just curious though, because I see these questions posted a lot, and we're part of a lot of groups that talk about that as well. So, but give us a more personal touch. Give us your version of it. If you create content, whether you do your own podcast or have your own YouTube channel, maybe you have a video gaming streaming channel. That's a very popular theme that we see a lot. Whatever it is, let us know. We'd like to hear about that. So, and again, we'll give you a shout out for that too, because I think that's important. Any tidbit of information that we can share with one another to help is massive for all of us. Benefits every single one of us in some way, shape, or form. But we learn something new. So there's that. That's kind of the main reason we like to look at that. So that's why I put that out there and posed that question. So let's see. I think at this point now, let us... Actually, we'll go another minute or two. I'm going to pause this and take a commercial break. Let me see. Sorry, I'm speaking of that. I'm reading through these two just to kind of see. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Anyway, okay. Let's take a pause. I'm going to reconfigure the thought process for the trivia. We're going to do more trivia here in the game corner. I feel like something's playing. No, it's not. So stick around. We're not done yet, of course. We're still going on here. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday night. And also let us know, too, we mention this a lot when we do Game Corner episodes. What are some games you guys enjoy? And we're not talking just video games. Of course, that can count. But you have your favorite card game or board game. There's so many neat games out nowadays that it's kind of a fun tradition where every once in a while we go shopping at the store, let's get a new game to play. We got a whole bunch that Miss Eliza and I haven't gotten to yet, which we've tried to. We actually opened up a couple new ones recently, which have kind of been fun. But let us know what you guys like, because we all have different tastes, and sometimes we find new games that we never knew existed, and anything that we share, we can help you guys to find something new to play. That's great too, but if you want to share, let us know. We'd love to hear about it. But we're going to continue to play here. We're going to do some more trivia and actually have everybody get involved, and I'm going to try my best not to pick ones that are super weird or complicated or just not what we thought, I guess is the best way to put it. So there's put a stop to our fire. Let's take a short break there. Perfect time for a bathroom break. Of course, for a snack. We always recommend you doing that. You guys know Big Hoss loves his snacks. He's always eating. If he's not eating, usually we get scared. There's usually a problem, but that's not usually ever the case. So definitely do that. Come on back, and then we're going to play some more trivia here. And again, remember, keep your eyes out over the next day or so. Depending on when we get it out, we're going to figure out a question to post. We're going to put out that trivia question. We'll leave it out for a while, and then we'll see what kind of responses we get back. And then, of course, if somebody does get it right at some point, we'll reintroduce another trivia question. But we want to see if that helps encourage you guys to be more active and participate with the giveaway, because we really want to have you guys win some great stuff. We have a lot of things that we can incorporate, we can use. We just want to know if you guys are interested in it. We will make sure that you're a winner. And again, remember, too, you can also answer the trivia question correctly and still like, comment, repost the photo if you see it on social media. Extra chances to be counted as a potential winner for the giveaway. So there's that for you guys. Come on back though. More trivia when we return. Play some music, play you some commercials, and then we will come back with a whole new concept, which tells me that I have learned one thing. I'm definitely going to have to really screen this beforehand there, which again, I figured it wouldn't be that hard, because usually most cases the algorithms do it where you find what people like to utilize with trivia, but it just wasn't the case this time. And we don't utilize fun trivia a whole lot, mostly just when we do corners like this. So, it's what it is. We're still figuring that out. But I'll get it worked out. I'll do that while we have a break there, and then we'll come back and play some more and enjoy ourselves here on Saturday night, kicking it back for the weekend. Everybody works hard for the weekend, and some of us have to work through the weekend. So if you are working there, hopefully this will give you a little chance to join us for some weekend fun, to forget about those moments when you're at work there. But we all have different things going, different lives, and different things happening at one time. So we do what we must to survive in this crazy, mixed-up world, right? So let's go to a commercial. Let me see if there's anything new. I'm trying to play some of the other tracks that we haven't played for a while, but I also have everything laid out just so. Bear with me here a second. Yeah, you know what? Why not? We'll start with these. Trying to mix it up a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, guys, stick around. Stay tuned for more. It is the What's Up Bro Show's Game Corner. All kinds of fun and games. You never know what's going to happen. Can get competitive. You guys have heard a lot of our shows in the past there where we get at it. We're hoping we get some of our friends back. We can play again. But everybody's busy. Things happen. We get it. So shows must go on. So we'll make do. If we play with you guys, too, and you guys want to play along with us, that's great. And, of course, always keep score here because, well, it's just more fun. I always say it's all about the fun of the game, but to win it can be fun, too. So, but, again, it is fun to play. So hopefully you guys have that. Hopefully you're having a family game night tonight. That's always been fun. That was a huge thing we loved for me when I was growing up. So I hope you guys are continuing those traditions, too. Maybe a lot of you guys know, too, like when we were younger, that was always the thing that we did with our parents. And so if you have your kids now, I hope you guys will make them enjoy it. Get them away from the TV and do some fun stuff. Go back to the classics. There's something to be said about that, right? Can't go wrong there. So that's my advice to you guys anyway. Stick around, stay tuned. Plenty more to come here. In the Game Corner, we play games, we have fun, and now you can win some fabulous prizes, which we hope you guys do, because everybody wins here. You learn something new, and you get something new. So let's hope that that will continue. We'll see you in just a second. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Plenty more to come here when we return.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out there. Doing some editing for everybody here, for updating all of our stuff, doing some research here to see how we're going to do this. I think you got it down pat. Let's get our fire going here, of course, for the ambiance, which might just be for me, but I still enjoy it, so trust me, it is going. I guarantee you that. All right, so if you're just tuning in, welcome. This is the What's Up Bro Show's Game Corner tonight. We've been wanting to get back to doing some of these, so I figured tonight's a good night. It's a Saturday night. A lot of people have fun doing that, so why not play some games, right? And, of course, if you are tuning in, too, just to let you guys know, you can check it out. The announcement is in there. We are going to incorporate another feature here to help you have a better chance. You guys might know, too. If not, we're giving away, we have, in this case, our signed photo from our good friend Miranda Maverick, who appeared on our show a couple times this past year. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her again sometime this year. And we have that for you guys to give away. And remember, you can typically do that by, we're going to post the video, post the photo on social media there. You can like it, comment on it, repost it, whatever. But you can also now, we'll put a feature out and keep an eye on it for the next day or so. Probably we'll figure out something there sometime within the next couple of days. We're going to incorporate a trivia factor, and it also will be a polling question. I think I can do that on Facebook, but we're going to put out a trivia question. If you can answer it correctly, you can comment there. You can also comment answers on social media or email us to j_jproductionstudios@yahoo.com is our official studio email. And if you get the answer right, that will give you a bonus opportunity to be considered to win the signed photo giveaway. You can also do the other things. You can still, there's no limitation how many chances you can give yourself to win it. The more you do, the better. It's going to help you out. And we do take notice of that. We'll keep track of each and every one. So that is out there for you guys. That new trivia question will be out there, so keep your eyes on it. If you need to, Make sure you're subscribed and following us on social media. It doesn't have to be every single platform that we're on, but at least be on one of them just so you can catch it and have a chance to see it. We will recycle that through so that everybody gets a chance to make sure that you have an opportunity to be entered in to have this as a giveaway option for you guys. So there is that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back into this. Let's try this. This is kind of like take two. So this time, we're going to pick a category, and I'm going to actually be more selective, which is typically what we usually do. Just trying to avoid that by not doing that. I figured I could just kind of randomly pick, but I kind of want to go into the movie kind of genre here, because this is always kind of fun. So let's be random with this, though. So we're going to look in categories. Let's just do movie mixture. That could be fun. Let's see what we got in here. What do they consider? Because I'm a favorite. You guys know I'm a practitioner too. But I'm a martial artist. Let's do martial arts and action. I have a lot of great films that I love. Hopefully, you guys are other great action buffs out there too. But what do we have in this list? We got some actually good ones in here. This is actually a good one to start. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do in addition to that is I'm going to read for you guys. Read through the question, and you guys can help answer along too. So we'll count this as a bonus too. If you comment, if you're listening during this show here, you want to comment in studio chat, it's available. You can let us know the answers if you want to, but it's just for fun to kind of follow along. So, boy, where are we going to start? Let's just go at the top. This is an average quiz. Popular action movies. We'll pick another one too. According to my sources, the action films described below are among the most popular in the history of that genre. A movie will be described, and you must identify it. Good luck. And this is about an average rating, so let's see. Some of these I might know. Let's see how old they go back. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. I'm going to use my best guess. All right, here we go. Feel free to play along. Mark this down. Let me know what you think. If you know the answer, go for it. 2003, finally, the culmination of a great quest. Two tiny individuals are able to disperse an evil force by ridding themselves of an annoying piece of jewelry. Okay, I got it now. Meantime, thousands of goblins and orcs get clobbered by a brave group of warriors led by a future king. What movie is this? Hero, The Seven Samurai, The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, or For a Few Dollars More? Now, I should preface this too. This answer is easy. It is Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, but you really could say it could be any of those films, because that's pretty much the whole basis for all three books. They're based off of books, but the movie's all about that anyway. But I guess if you're going to be nitpicky about it, it's the final one. Yeah, there you go. Well, this is a type one. I don't know if I can get this one. 1977, the beginning of another quest. This one to destroy an evil man-made planet that has been created by a galactic empire. Okay. One young man is joined by a pair of robots, an old warrior, a scoundrel, and his hairy pal in an expedition to save a lovely princess. 2-word title will suffice. Hang on. Yeah, New Hope. Episode 4, New Hope. Episode 5. I have not watched Star Wars in forever. Return of the Jedi is 6. It's New Hope, though. I'm not a big fan of the original trilogy, just to put it out there first. I am a huge Star Wars fan, just so you guys know, but... Okay. Question 3. Where are we at time-wise? We're going to do at least 2 quizzes. We'll probably take one more short break, because we're going to try to keep it earlier tonight. We're already at almost getting closer to an hour, so we're going to do 2 of these. Play along this. This will be fun. Let's see. And then we'll take probably one more break. So I want to get one more commercial in there. 1966. 3 men are in search of a fortune in gold, and they will stop at virtually nothing to acquire it. After standoffs, torture, and other off-the-wall antics, the 3 men finally face each other in the end with high drama and wonderful music. Is it Once Upon a Time in the West, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or The General? I'm going to guess at this. Let's actually use a hint here, because I think I know the answer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Because Actually... No, you know what? No, that's a Clint Eastwood film. Once Upon a Time in the West. Do you know the answer to this question there, Miss Eliza? This is a movie trivia about 3 men are in search of fortune and gold, and they will stop at virtually nothing to acquire. After standoffs, torture, and other off-the-wall antics, the 3 men finally face each other in the end with high drama. I think it's Once Upon a Time in the West, because The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is Clint Eastwood, and that was about a bounty hunter. I gotta watch that movie, actually. Let's go with that one. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see if she gets this one. I'll give you a hint. It's not one of your favorite movies, but you should know this answer, okay? So this was 1981. One adventurer goes in search of a holy relic. During his adventure, he encounters Nazis, snakes, and a beautiful companion. His adventures take him to several exotic locales, including Nepal and Egypt. What is the movie? Is it Raiders of the Lost Ark, Batman, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, or Blade Runner? Here, wait, dramatic. Hang on. Wait. Okay. Tough one, isn't it?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mm-hmm. Because also, what movie
It's
series?
Indiana Jones.
Yep, there you go.
That's what I thought.
Yep. I love that series. I have it all on Blu-ray, actually. I gotta finish. I don't think I finished watching that. If you guys haven't checked out Dial of Destiny, it's available on Disney Plus. It is, and this has been back and forth. Spoiler for that too, just in case. But this is the final adventure of Indiana Jones for Harrison Ford, who has stated openly that he will not be returning to the film role. Listen, what is he at? 5 films over the span of 40 years, and at 82 years old, I don't blame him. It's impressive he got this far. So kudos to him for that. But yes, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark is that answer there. Okay, this is number 5, 1999. A man with a rather mundane existence suddenly has himself introduced to a stranger who teaches him how to live on the wild side and how to make soap. Is it Fight Club, The House of Flying Daggers, The Matrix, or The Professional? Let's use a hint. I'm going to say Fight Club. I think that's 1999. I could be wrong. We'll see. 1954, a small village is protected by a brave group of men whose only reward, seemingly, is 3 square meals a day. The group of men help the villagers to fend off a large group of bandits. Is it A Fistful of Dollars, The Great Escape, The Seven Samurai, or The Wages of Fear? I'm going to guess. I don't know, do I have a hint left? I have a hint. Oh, yeah, I was going to say The Wages of Fear. Okay, I think that's the answer. There we go. Just waiting to see. Okay, I'm going to task you for another one. See if you know the answer to this question, okay? Yes. I love this series, too. I've seen it. In 1999, this film questions reality itself and ultimately shows us the futility of the everyday life that the main character leads. Fortunately, a group of hard-nosed, rebellious types show the main character a new life and new powers. They only ask, is he the one? What is the movie? Is it Saving Private Ryan, The Matrix, Batman Returns, or Sin City? There you go. How'd you know? That's correct, though. 1979. A small group of soldiers make their way up a dangerous river in Southeast Asia in search of a mysterious army colonel who has removed himself from reality. Is it Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, The Deer Hunter, or Casualties of War? Now, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm fairly positive the answer is Full Metal Jacket. And it was very popular around that time, maybe early 80s, not sure. Could be wrong, but... oh, here's a good one. Okay, here's another one for you. I like this movie, too. 1986, a crew of Marines arrive on a rescue mission only to find that they have come too late. Only one little girl survives. In turn, they become the hunted as their vicious enemies hunt them down one by one. Is it Predator, Aliens, Platoon, or Die Hard? Very good. That's correct, though. We should watch those movies. Those are fun to watch. I'll just put them on when she falls asleep. She gets scared anyway. I'm just reading first to see. Ooh. 1995. After seeing the love of his life killed by a nasty... Oh, I know the answer to this question. Yeah, we're going to ask her this question, too. when you're ready. No, you should see if you know this answer. See how your lucky streak holds out. This is one of my favorite movies. I don't say favorite movie, but I like to watch this. This is a classic. This is a cult classic. This is like, I think it won a couple Emmys too. 1995. After seeing the love of his life killed by a nasty English nobleman, a man stops at nothing to defend his homeland and his people against the encroaching English menace from the south. What is the movie? Is it The Bodyguard, The Adventures of Robin Hood, Braveheart, or Red River? Try again. So you have The Adventures of Robin Hood, Braveheart, or Red River left. Alright, well, you have two left. Braveheart or Red River? Ding, 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 ding. Who stars in that movie for bonus points? Very good. Who does he play? Who is who? He's a historical figure. One of my favorites, too. No, Sir William Wallace. The defender of Scotland, because the Scottish, like us during the American Revolution, they were a small country oppressed by the English. Anyway, yes, the answer is Braveheart. I think it won a couple Academy Awards. I'm not sure. Let's see how many we got right. Did I click something wrong? What did I click here? I don't want to. What is this? I did. That's the wrong button. Here we go. Correct. Oh, Star Wars. A New Hope. Well, we'll sue me. I was still right, technically. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It was. Oh, okay, so it is the same movie. I don't know. There's so many he plays. The rest of them should be right. Oh, it was The Seven Samurai. I've never seen it. I should watch that. That's an old one, though. Apocalypse Now. Okay, I could be... Aliens? Huh. Alright, well, that's also the theme for Predator, too, but that's weird. Anyway. Alright, there's one. Let's go back to... Oh, wait, let me just click the back button, because I really want to... All 10 of these actors... Let's do the Masters of Martial Arts. This should be fun. This is, I think, an average one. All 10 of these actors are listed by IMDb as being among the top film stars in the genre of martial arts films. How many do you remember? Which of these actors... This is question number 1. Which of these actors, who also appeared in a number of action films, appeared in the 1991 film Showdown in Little Tokyo, although he's probably better remembered as the Russian boxer in boxer Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. I haven't seen the movie Rocky IV, but I know the answer is Dolph Lundgren because he made a huge appearance there. I didn't actually know he was a martial artist, so that's interesting. I should pull this up. Maybe his record will say, because I know he was, unless it can... See, now when they say martial arts, though, there's different ways you could do it. Let's just see... see. 4th Dan black belt and karate. Grace Jones. Oh, okay. So karate. Interesting. I learn something new every day. All right, let's go back. Number 2. Who is perhaps included on the list of top martial arts stars primarily for the fact that he was his father's son and the grandson of a Cantonese opera singer. Since he died during the filming of The Crow, I've seen this movie, I like this movie, in which he had his first lead role in the Hollywood film, and his father's probably, in my opinion, one of the greatest martial artists, if not the greatest one of all time. Robert Lee, Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, or Jackie Lee. Well, Bruce Lee is the father, and that would be Brandon Lee, the son, who tragically did die on the set of The Crow at 32, I think, 31. Number 3, which 7th Dan black belt in Aikido, made his film debut in Above the Law and subsequently starred in Under Siege 1992? Oh, Miss Eliza. I have one more question for you. You should get this fairly easy because I think that's why I'm picking you out for this one. So this category is the top 10 martial arts actor who starred in films for that one, okay? So I'll describe who this one person is, give you the names, and you tell me who it is. I'm doing this to be facetious because I think you'll know the answer because you'll know why. You ready? Which 7th Dan black belt in Aikido made his film debut in Above the Law and subsequently starred in Under Siege? What's that? No. Can I read the answers first? David Carradine, Steven Seagal, Bruce Willis, or Sylvester Stallone? There you go. Well, I thought the whole which 7th on black belt in Aikido would give that away, but props for the Chuck Norris mention. He's up there too, but his was karate based. Actually, Taekwondo, karate. Well, he's done a lot of. He's got like 9 different black belts. So anyway, okay, I'll let you answer this question. Hold that thought from the last answer. Okay, you ready? Really tough answer. Which of these action stars who has founded his own style of martial arts, also called Chunkukdo, which is not called that anymore? And just to help you out better, Chunkukdo translates to the way of Chuck, okay? Was Bruce Lee's opponent in the dramatic fight scene of the 1972 film Way of the Dragon? Do I need to even read the answers? Because you just answered it. It is Chuck Norris. He was also the world champion of the world in 1976. Which Belgian martial artist followed a 5-year career in karate and kickboxing with a film career that includes such as Bloodsport, which is one of my all-time favorites, Double Impact, I like that one, and Universal Soldier, which that one was not one of my favorites. I'm not even going to read, I'll read them anyway, but I know the answer. You guys should know the answer. Is it Jean-Claude Killy, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, or Jean-Pierre Lafitte? And I'll give one to Miss Eliza. It's a shout out to her. He also made an appearance on Friends, too. Keep going. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, so you remember that episode? Yep, that's him. Which of these actors star of Magnificent Butcher and Prodigal Son has been referred to as a mentor by Jackie Chan? I'm going to need a hint here. Gordon Liu, Chi Hui, Kwon Tak King, Sammo Hung, Toshiro Mifune. I have no clue. Toshiro Mifune is a guess. I have no idea. Which Chinese martial arts star made his film debut in the 1982 Hong Kong film The Shaolin Temple? Oh, Sonny Chiba, Cheng Pei Pei, Jet Li, or Jimmy Wong Yu? Oh, dear gracious. I need a hint here. Some of these old ones I don't know. We're going to say Cheng Pei Pei. I don't believe it was Jet Li. I could be wrong. Although this actor has trained in martial arts since the age of 12, he has been in a wide range of roles, not just action and martial arts films. Who played the psychopathic criminal Simon Phoenix, who was pursued by policeman John Spartan in the 1993 film Demolition Man, which is also one of my favorites, which probably won't shock Miss Eliza at all, but the answer is... I wonder if you could get the answer. If I read the names, will you know the answer? I can tell you right now it's not Sylvester Stallone, but that's on the list. Is it Wesley Snipes, Jesse Ventura, Sylvester Stallone, or Benjamin Bratt? Very good. I should also preface, he was also arrested and charged with tax evasion for that one, and I think he's still serving time, or he did. Who is the renowned star of the 1990 film Rumble in the Bronx? Jackie Chan, Sylvester Stallone, David Carradine, John Saxon. I'm pretty positive that was Jackie Chan. Who was the star of the 1972 film Fist of Fury? Yun Fat Chow, Jason Statham, Bruce Lee, or Bruce Lee? Let's see how many we got right. I know there's several, but... Sammo Hung. I couldn't remember that one. All right. Oh, it was Jet Li. I didn't think he was that old. But then the more I thought about it, let's see, so not too bad. We actually did fairly well there. How about that? See, you still learn something new every day. Doesn't mean we always get it right, but at least we still learn something. All right, let's see. I think at this point, let's do that. We're going to take one more short break. Then we'll come back. We'll do a bonus quiz. I'm going to pick a random one. This is going to be a potpourri quiz. Now, we'll make this a little fun because I mentioned this earlier. We're going to put out a trivia question for you guys. If you listen to this, and I'm not going to give the answer. I'm going to look at the answer just so I know in case I pick one that I don't know. But I'm fairly certain I'm going to pick one that I do know. What you can do is comment in the link for this if you want to. Probably the easiest way, because if you're going to listen to this later on. Comment in the link of the video, or comment if you watch this on YouTube. You can make a comment there if you get the answer right there. If you do that, what we'll do is we'll make this fun. not only will you enter for a chance to win the signed photo giveaway, we'll put you near the top of the list for that one. And yes, we can do that because we're writing our own list for that. So I will use that. We'll do one more trivia. We'll do two more. We'll do one more interactive, and then I'll pick an extra bonus one. And on that one, I'm not going to give the answer. I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to pick a quiz, and I'm actually going to read through because I know there's like at least 10 questions. I'm going to pick one question out of that, and I'm going to post that there. And that's going to be a bonus one for the night. If you get it right, you answer that. Let us know some way, shape, or form. You can even post it on social media. You can tag this link there, wherever you find it there, or like if you go on X there and you want to repost it or comment on that, do that just so we know what we're talking about. But you have a special chance to move up the list to be the top option to be the winner for this giveaway. So we'll make that a little extra fun for the evening. So let's take one more pause here. I forgot to stop where's our fireplace here? There we go. We'll do that. One more pause here, a little break, come back, and then you don't want to miss that. It's going to be an exciting conclusion for that. And then we'll wrap things up there for the evening because, of course, it is a little, obviously we're starting a bit earlier tonight. We want to finish a bit earlier. And I want to give you guys a chance to relax and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, of course, too. And there is Sunday, but, it does go by fast, too. But either way. So glad you guys are here. Hope you're having a phenomenal weekend. Hope you're looking forward to it, whatever you're going to be doing this week coming up. Of course, stay tuned for more bonus episodes coming up of our other shows that we have, including the main show. We'll be back next weekend for more. And, of course, as always, we love spending time with you guys and hanging out. So don't put the cards away. Don't put your dice away. Don't put the game controllers away. Don't do anything else yet. Game night is still here. We have a little bit left to go. You want to see this, and don't miss the ending because we're going to do that special question. I'm going to put that out there. Read it out, give you the possible answers, and you have to submit your answer if you want to move up the list to be that special winner for that signed autograph photo from Miranda Maverick. Make sure you go follow her if you're not to and support her in her endeavors there. We want to help give her as much support as we possibly can. And you guys can do that by purchasing merchandise and just following for support. She would really appreciate that as well. So come on back for that. A lot of great way to end it for the weekend too. So we want to make sure you guys take advantage of that. Don't miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break, and then we'll wrap up the fun we have before the buzzer goes off and the final bell rings and the sand comes out of the hourglass in the game corner here on Saturday night. It's the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you by the number one home for entertainment, J&J Production Studios. See you in a moment, in a flash. Don't go away. We'll be right back, right after this.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Do what you want, do it. Do what you want, do it.
Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
welcome back, guys, and welcome to the final portion of the episode for the evening. If you're just tuning in, don't worry, the episode will be going up. You can check it out from the beginning in a few moments, but we're going to get ready to wrap things up here. However, we have one more quiz we're going to read through, and then to wrap things up for the evening, we are going to post it's going to be a portion of a quiz. We're going to take one section. We're going to put it out there. This is going to be a bonus one. It's not going to appear on any of the social media accounts that we have for now. You can answer the question based on the link for this episode. You can comment on it on YouTube if you listen to the episodes there, wherever. As long as you have an option where you can message it where we will be able to see it. If you get the answer right, we will move your name or your username, screen name, whatever you have, what we can identify you to, the top of our list of the contestants who will have a chance to win this giveaway, this signed autographed photo of Miranda Fear the Maverick, fighter in the UFC, we have that there for you guys. You will move right to the top of that list. That's kind of like the ultimate bonus level upgrading where you can go straight to the top. So take advantage of that if you will. It will be out there, but you have to listen to this episode and hear at the end to get that. It's kind of like one of those, I think they do a lot on the radio shows for that too. Listen to it, and you have to call back in and put it in, and the answer will be given the next day. But we're not going to do that. We're going to give you the question, 4 possible answers, and you're going to give us the answer, and we'll let you know if it is correct. So that's going to be last. But we're going to do one more trivia quiz in between that. And fittingly, excuse me, figure the best way to do it is to do a sports one. Since it is the NFL championship weekend, we had to do at least one. And matter of fact, let's try and alphabetize. It's not there. That's a 2-parter. That's funny. I'm just doing a mini one. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, let's do an NFL. We'll look under NFL Super Bowls just because it's going to be that coming up. Perfect. Number 1 right off the bat. 10 questions. Your team's first Super Bowl win. Super Bowls 1 to 55. Okay, so it's a little bit older, but we'll still do it. This is a Drag It one. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, let's go back. I don't want to do a drag one. I want to do Okay, we'll do this one. Super Bowl quarterbacks trivia quiz. Here are some questions regarding quarterbacks who have started and won at least 2 Super Bowls. How many can you identify? This will be fun. Here we go. You guys ready? Let's get our fire going. I know we're going to be ending here soon, but it's just nice to have that little elevator music in the background. All right. Question 1 of 10. This 2-time starter for winning Super Bowl teams was the first quarterback to win the Super Bowl MVP. Is it Joe Namath, Fran Tarkenton, Len Dawson, or Bart Starr? That's a tough one, actually. Let's see if him. I'm going to answer Bart Starr. I'm pretty sure that's the answer there. We'll see. This former Heisman Trophy winner had the longest wait between win number 1 and number 2, having quarterbacked the winner in 1972 and again in 1978. Is it Jim Plunkett, Darryl LaMonica, Craig Morton, and Roger Staubach? Well, 1972 was the Dolphins. They won it. I believe 1978 was the Raiders. I believe the answer is actually Jim Plunkett. Let's go with that one. See how that goes. Number 3. This Super Bowl quarterback went to the big game 3 years in a row from 1972 to 74. But he came away a winner in 1973 and 74. Was it Roger Staubach, Earl Morrall, Johnny Unitas, or Bob Greasy? Let's use a hint. He went to the big game 3 years in a row. I'm going to say Roger Staubach, actually. This quarterback played for a team that put together one of the most dominant performances in a decade by winning 4 Super Bowls in 6 years. This player was behind center for all 4 wins. Is it Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Ken Stabler, or Fran Tarkenton? It's a tough one because Bradshaw was there for that too. It could be Montana because they put together 4. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. I'm going to use a hint here. Even though it gave it to me. Alright, we're going to say We're going to go Terry Bradshaw. That was my first instinct. This QB hailed from Notre Dame and owns 4 Super Bowl rings. It took him 9 seasons to complete his collection from 1982 to 1990. That answer is Joe Montana. Number 6. This Stanford alum overcame a lot of hardship in his life and career before finally leading his team to Super Bowl victories in 1981 and 1984. Let's see. Is it Ron Jaworski, John Elway, Jim Plunkett, or Joe Theismann? Maybe that one is Plunkett. Let's go back. I'm going to say Plunkett. I think that's his story. I don't know. We'll see. I remember some of them might get mixed up. There are so many of them. But anyway. Number 7. This quarterback led one of the most dominant teams of the 1990s, winning Super Bowls in 93, 94, and 96. That's an easy one. Jim Kelly, John Elway, Troy Aikman, or Jeff Hostetler. The answer is Troy Aikman. That was with the Cowboys Super Bowl wins. I remember that because my dad was a huge Cowboys fan. I have Cowboys memorabilia from that. It was a big thing way back when. That's the answer there. After much criticism for having quarterbacked 3 previous losing efforts in the Super Bowl, he finally broke through and won in 1998 and 1999. This is also easy. John Elway, Boomer Esiason, Jim Kelly, or Ben Roethlisberger. The answer is Roethlisberger wasn't playing yet, so that's not the answer. The answer, and Jim Kelly never won one. The answer is John Elway, because that was actually the year he retired. I think it was beginning of 99. I think he's when he hung him up. Let's see. After getting a chance to play late in the 2001 season following an injury to the regular starter, he didn't relinquish his spot until he had led his team to 6 Super Bowl appearances and 4 wins over the next 16 years. Who was this? Okay, here we go. Oh, Miss Eliza. I got a question for you. Let's see if you know the answer. This is about Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, okay? I'll give you 4 possible... you might know the answer right away, but let me read through the answers anyway, just for fun, okay? Can I read through the question and read the answers first? Can I read... Well, I don't know. You tell me. Let me read the... Let's see. Let me read the... Let me ask the... Well, you tell me. Let me ask the question then. After getting a chance to play late in the 2001 season following an injury to the regular starter, he didn't relinquish his spot until he had led his team to 6 Super Bowl appearances and 4 wins over the next 16 years. Who was this? It's Tom Brady, yeah. At least you could let me ask the question. Oh, you should know the answer to this question. The last question, number 10. Let's see if Miss Eliza knows this one. You're going to have to let me read the question for this one, though. You ready? Let me read the question and see if you can get the answer. You should know the answer to this question. While most know Ben Roethlisberger won his 2nd Super Bowl in 2009, who was the losing quarterback that was also going for his 2nd Super Bowl win? No. The answers are Kurt Warner, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, or Matt Hasselbeck. Very good. I was hoping. I knew he wasn't going to get it, especially because of the way they were playing that game. The Cardinals lost that game. American Underdog. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, it's a great movie. I think it was well done, well written. And actually, because Kurt and Brenda Warner were involved in that. So, all right, let's see how many we got right. Out of 10, Bart Starr. It was Roger Staubach. See, I can't remember all of those. I thought it was 72. Oh, no, that's undefeated. They didn't win the Super Bowl. What am I thinking? Bob Greasy. Okay, I mixed those up. Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana, Jim Plunkett. I knew that's where I knew that was wrong anyway. Troy Aikman, Brady, Kurt Warner. Yep. So 9 out of 10 is not bad. Actually, that can't be right. 8 out of 10. I read it wrong. I'm like, wait, I got 2 wrong. Okay. So there you go, folks. All right, so now let's pause our fire because we're going to do our sign-off then. Let's do our final for the evening, so we're going to wrap things up here. So I'm going to just reiterate this one more time in case you're tuning in late for this. I'm going to ask a single trivia question. I'm going to pick a random trivia category and pick a quiz and pick a question. I'm going to post this out there with 4 possible answers. I'm going to make sure I can verify those answers too, so I know the answer. I'm going to try to pick one that I know I will know for sure. And how this is going to work is, again, if you know the answer, and you're not going to hear this anywhere else, we're not going to post this on our social media accounts. So you'd have to listen to this episode if you haven't been already. But you can comment the answer in the link for this episode, whether that's on Twitter X or anywhere else you check us out. Facebook, you can. We might do it as a poll I mentioned that, but I think for tonight, that's going to be something different. That trivia question is going to come later. But for this one specifically, and what's going to differentiate this from the trivia question we're going to post is, if you answer this, because we'll also know you were listening to this episode, we will move you to the top of the list. You will be a front runner as a potential winner for this signed autograph photo of Miranda Maverick. And why that's important is we're trying to spread this out and get as many people involved as possible, but if we don't have a lot of people, and there's only a few, you could have an even better chance to be the lucky winner of that signed autograph photo. So I'm going to put this out here, and again, you can comment this. If you're listening to this on YouTube, comment on the video with this episode. You can leave a comment there, or comment on the links to take you to this episode. So I'm going to pull one out here randomly. Let's just do this for fun. Let's see. Maybe that was a wrong guess. I'm just looking here. Now again, this is like a potpourri. This is going to be totally random. What have we not done yet? Alright, perfect. Again, no rhyme or reason. I'm just clicking here randomly. If the internet will work. Oh, these are all typed answers. We don't want that. Nuts. I was so sure on that one. Let's see. Is this multiple choice? Nope, of course it's not. I don't know. I feel like they're editing a lot of these. Oh man, these are so weird. I have not even seen these as an option. All right, let's I'm trying to find one for multiple choice, not type in answers and not drag answers. Let's see. Let's try it this way. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's see if we can find a good one. These are a tough one. I'm trying to make this not super easy. Ooh, these are all good answers, actually. Ooh. Let me see if can I submit this without answering? I probably can. Okay, because I need to see the answer, because I really don't know any of these, to be quite honest. That might be too easy. Let's see. I would have not known any of these. That's why I have to look at the answer. Okay, let's do this one. Perfect. Let me go back. That was the last question in this quiz. All right, I'm going to see the 4 possible answers just so I can... Okay. All right, here we go. So pay attention, you guys. I will read this twice through, just to make sure in case you missed it. This is the bonus trivia question. You can submit your answers again. If you're listening to it on YouTube, find this episode with the video for it. You can comment in that. Give us the correct answer. We will contact you and let you know, write something back if you got it right, just so you know that you're on the top of the list. Or comment on it on social media. If you find the link for this episode, do that too. Either way, make sure you can find somewhere where you can type the answer so that we can see it. We will be able to check it. So wherever you want to do it, you can do it. But just make sure you can even tag and let us know for this quiz too, for the bonus. This is for the chance to move up the list and be at the top of the tier, to have a chance to be really, like, put all odds out of the favor that you can win this signed photo. So here we go. I'm going to read it. Read the 4 possible answers. I'll give you guys a second to absorb that, and then I'll read it one final time. Not giving the true answer. You guys have to comment if you know the answer. If you look it up, that's fine. If you think you can find the answer, if you know it, whatever. There's no really restrictions for that. We just want someone to answer that. So here we go. Again, this is totally random, no rhyme or reason. This is a potpourri. Here is the question. This is one of the very few Cruise films that has been nominated for an Oscar as Best Picture, but failed at claiming one. Which of these is it? So to rephrase that too, which of these films was nominated for an Oscar but did not win it? These are the films that Tom Cruise was in. Is it Eyes Wide Shut, Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire, or The Firm? Now I'm going to let that sit a second. I'm going to read it again. Digest that for a second. The bonus quiz is, this is one of the very few Tom Cruise films that he's been in that was nominated for an Oscar for Best Picture. That was the category. But he nominated but didn't win. And Tom Cruise, a lot of films did win a lot of awards for that, but this one didn't. And it was a very good film. I'll give you a bonus little tip there. So the question is, which of these films was it that was nominated but failed to claim the victory and win the award? Eyes Wide Shut, Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire, or The Firm? We have the answer. We know the answer. It's up to you to see if you can come up with it. And remember, comment anywhere you can find this episode there to make sure you let us know. If you know the answer or you can find the answer, either way, there's no rule of that. The only really main rule is you have to comment and get the answer correct in order to be moved up on the list for the giveaway. So there you have it, guys. Good luck to all of you. Hopefully we have a bunch of winners coming in. I hope to see that. We want to have as many people involved as possible to give you guys all a fair chance. Trying to shake things up to make it even more fun, so we hope that you guys will dive in on that. Look forward to seeing the answers when we get them. So send them in. There's no time frame for it. Just send them in as soon as you can. Take your time with it, and we'll see how that goes. With that being the case, so you guys, believe it or not, we are through the night. The Game Corner, so nice to be back. Can't wait to be back for more with other great episodes for the other podcast shows that we have. We'll be getting those out again for you guys soon. Big Hoss will be back with us next weekend when we have the main show, of course. He may be joining me. We're going to try to get some other episodes out. We're still working on scheduling, so that's coming. So stay tuned for that. Plenty more fun to come. We're still working through. We're coming to the end of January, coming to February. But can you believe it? Our year is really starting to roll up. It's going to be summer before we know it. I know, right? Shocker. But we're making the most of it. We're going to have fun. It's going to be an awesome time. We can't wait to spend it with you all. So, of course, as always, we're going to combine our goodbyes because Big Hoss always lets you guys know to don't drink and drive if you're out partying. It's fine, but just be responsible when you do that. We just don't want anybody hurt. And, of course, I always say, you guys, make sure you take care of yourselves. You know, if you're not feeling well or you know people are not feeling well, don't go out and around. Stay home. It's nothing to be boring about. You can do plenty of stuff at home, but just take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends, your family, your loved ones. Be kind to your fellow man. That's the major point of it, ultimately. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, though, tonight. Can't wait to do more with you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying and having a great 2024. It's a brand new year, brand new opportunities, of course, with what you talked about. Can't wait to see what more fun adventures we have coming up for the rest of the year. Take care. We wish you well. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. Thank you guys so much for being here. And, of course, as always, until next time, when we see you all at the show.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.